Good morning, bedbreads and sleepyheads. Welcome to Sunday, May the 4th. Star Wars Day. Obviously, that means we're not going to actually do anything Star Wars related because I had nothing downloaded and I've had no time to actually prep because by the time I realized it was totally like, I have D&D, like I finished D&D like an hour ago. So, did not get a lot of time to actually get much done. And I'm like, you know what? We're just going to do a little jazz music and a little modeling. But first of all, congratulations, Dill, Minerva, and Brian for first, second, and third, respectively. Hello, Dill. Hello, Minerva. Hello, Brian. I have like no social energy anymore today because that D&D game took a lot out of me. But we have tea, we have water, we have one of those Bueno chocolate things, which are delicious, and I'm going to munch on that probably within the first 10 minutes because heaven forbid that I have any semblance of self-control. It's just like, oh, food, oh, candy. All right, let's see if this works. Sweet. All right, I remembered my subtitles. So just for context, what we're doing today, it's not going to be a super long stream. I just wanted to work on, because tomorrow we're probably going to play some Final Fantasy 14. And I was like, wait, hold on now. I could work on making a female white mage. And then I realized that that part wouldn't be that difficult, but I would want her to have a staff. In order to get the staff, we need to model one. I could find one online, but that's not how I work. I'm difficult. I'm complicated. I'm complex. I'm stubborn. I think I am going to have to unfortunately close my door because everybody and their mother is outside today and making noise. So give me 1 second. While I go close the door. There we go. How's everybody doing today, though? Happy Sunday. I hope that everybody's had a good weekend so far. I will need to open up the other program first a little bit. No, you just don't steal from people on the internet? I don't steal from people on the internet. I would never. Oh, dang, Brian. So that's an oldie then. If this was Square, not Square Enix, that's an old nugget right there. Pardon the wrapper noises. I'm trying not to make too much noise, but it's fighting me. Actually, I should open this program too so that you guys can actually see what the heck I'm doing. Even though it's not particularly important. Probably do it with game capture. My brain is completely shut down. There it is. Does it work? It does. Perfect. So we already have the female character. All nice and slick and spick and spam because I've built it already. But we should have White Mage. And we go into pants. Where am I? These got to be the White Mage pants then. Yep. Even though shame on me, I didn't actually name them. Oh, wait a second. No, those are the samurai pants. That's different. That's different. Now we need to go down to shoes. There's the samurai shoes. White Mage. Oh, so one of the pants is actually the white mage pants, and I just didn't name it because I'm a foolish, foolish man. Who does foolish, foolish things. But which one is it then? Huh. Have fun, Ling! Also, I hope you had fun with D&D yesterday. I'm slouching again. Which pants were it? Could I just put the fighter's pants on there? No, that doesn't look good. Oh, we just test them. No, this one's gonna cause problems. Casual won't work, those won't work. Those won't work, those won't work. Did I accidentally just flat forget? Or did I have it that it was just straight, no pants? I think it might have just been that I was like, well, we don't need pants. We're playing as a white mage. Very nice, Dill Pickle. I'm also sorry to hear that, though. I feel that to some degree. I feel like I'm sleeping about 6-ish hours. Which is better, but it's still like, ugh. You locked a hunter in a building with a character. Is that something that you're allowed to do, or are you cheating right now, Lang? Lang, we're all friends here, but also, like, if you're cheating right now, Waggle's finger. And yeah, this'll work just fine. And we just do the simple thing where we, one, actually save this as a new model. But why though, Dill Pickle? Sleep is good for you. And you will regret it later on in life. Like a lot. Badoomp. And then we need to export this bad boy out. Is the most uncomfortable thing you do in life? Well, far be it to tell me, for me to tell you what to do, so. Okay, and then we save the VRM, which means we don't need this program anymore. Boop. Now we can go to here, which means now I need to find my reference. There's a couple different like mage staffs that I really like the look of. I want a nice, simple one. I don't want a big, dramatic staff. I want one of the basics. Yeah, this one should be fine. Yeah, we'll use this as a... Excuse me. Open as a separate tab. Thank you. I'll save the image as a PNG. Grab that bad boy, move it on over to our other folder. I feel like I need to put that disclaimer down today. Do I still have that disclaimer somewhere? There it is. This stream will likely be low energy. This is a public service announcement. If you want high energy, it ain't happening here today. I just want to work on my little thing. Hello, Haya. Did I just not say that this is a low energy place? Calm yourself. Goodness me. What are you? Spicy? No. Spicy is spicy. Goodness me. You go into the timeout corner with everybody else, I swear. Fair to be on. Well, I'm glad at least we're not fighting on that front. It's kind of like, I mean, yeah, I guess. Maybe we'll try our hand at texturing a bit today, too. That's something I haven't put a lot of work into. And hello, Lunity. How are you? I know what I did. Well, I'm glad you know what you did. The first step to... Well, I can't remember how it goes because I got 3 of them bouncing around in my brain. So instead I'm going to go, good. Feel bad. Let's go with a cylinder to start with. We want this bad boy to not be crazy large, please and thank you. And since it's going to be one of those situations, we'll just actually have it. Wait, no, I see the mistake clear as day. I know what's going to happen if I do what I do. Go over here. Oh, I don't feel bad when I know what I did. This is why. Hiya. When did we stop being rivals? When did you stop wanting to be my rival, Haya? Be honest with me, I can take it. I'm gonna sit here and be sad for a while. What do you mean? I'm in here antagonizing you. But it's not the same. Your heart's not in it. It's like obligatory rather than actual, like, you know, gusto. It's like the rival version of a loveless marriage, you know? It's just like the spark just isn't there. I used to wake up and be ready to ruin your day, but now it's just not worth it anymore. I'm like, what did I do wrong? And then you try to pull the classic, like, it's not you, it's me. You know, and I'm like, I know that it's me. Don't you come in here and pretend. Don't try to make me feel better with lies. P.S. I don't know what this is that I'm doing right now. This is me trying to stay relatively functional. Welcome to Rivals Counseling. Not to be confused with Rival Virals Counseling, which is very different. That's more like in the Seinfeld, where they go to the priest to talk about how Elaine is being mean to her boyfriend because he has a Jesus fish. And the priest just finally learns like, oh, you guys aren't married. Oh, no, we're not. Oh, well, then it's simple enough. You're both going to hell. That would be the rival counseling. Rival virals counseling. Just like, oh, you both suck. What's the problem? And I'd still act the same way as Elaine's boyfriend. Like, that is bogus, man. And now I forgot his name, even though I really enjoy him, both as an actor and as a voice actor. Is it Patrick something? One moment. Brooke Sampson. Voiced by... Patrick Warburton. There we go. I did it. I got there. I remembered his first name, which is very surprising for me. Normally, when it comes to any semblance of remembering any kind of actor, I just kind of blink like 6 times and go, I don't know who that is. You're speaking in riddles, old man. Now, am I going to do this the dumbest way that I can? Yes. Is it a good idea? No, of course not. Am I gonna anyway? Yes. We're gonna 3D print this upwards and see if it works. And if it doesn't work, we accept our fate and move on. No, that should actually expand a fair bit more. Same with the first row. Me sitting here pondering for a moment if my choices right now are good or bad. They're bad, but we're gonna try anyway. Now let me ponder for a second, because maybe we can make this work in a way that I'm not thinking about right now. Hold on. Hang on. Let's try this. Let's think for a second. You know what? We'll give it a try. We'll give it a try. We'll see what happens. Maybe we can make this work. Expect nothing. But perhaps, just maybe, I can make this work. Yeah, this is gonna get funky real fast, but we're gonna try regardless. Well, there's your first mistake, Hi. You're believing in someone who's not very good at 3D modeling. But I'm willing to make some mistakes and see what happens. I believe. Stop it. You're being unreasonable right now. No, just this. A little bit of scaling. Mostly, though, in that direction. Final twist. But And then we got to do this odd little situation here where I need to grab the polygons of right here. How's that going to look from the side with non-X-ray on? It looks funky as I was expecting it to. Yeah, those polygons are gonna get real angry at me if I don't give them a little bit of love. Oop, 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 oop. Just those, please. This actually needs to go a little bit more like that. We've got it just a tiny bit too far. Oh, and I accidentally grabbed one little thing. Right there. Move you up a little bit. Alright. Very gross topology. Probably won't work. And if it won't, I will fully accept it and we will just slice it off and slap a second thing on top of it instead, made out of a slightly better choice of ideas. But I wanted to see if I could make this work. Because now... let's slap... oh, that's the wrong... am I crazy? Oh, that's right. We're in new. Auto smooth it. Yeah, I figured those sides were gonna get pretty harsh. Because they're just a tad bit too flat. But if we just slightly, one by one, we should be able to smooth it out just a little bit. Yeah, still not great, but a start. Still really sharp on the front piece, unfortunately. Can we soften that? Not really. The general shape is mostly correct, though, which I'm happy about. Besides this frickin' end piece. The end piece is noki dokie. that dimple. I don't want that dimple, but I've created the dimple for myself by accident, actually. There. Did I only do it on one side? That's just bad modeling right there is what that is. Honestly, I'm not too sad about this shape. It's a little bit too soft. Yeah, it's not quite how I want it, unfortunately. Yeah, well, you can't win them all. We are going to save it really quick, though, because I'm curious if I can make it do what I want it to. Let's go to the front. We'll grab, like, the first few, and we'll scale it like that. Is that the... Well, Ling understands. Yes, Ling, it is. It's at least what I'm trying to do at the moment. The joke of, as a white mage, or a white mage main, I know what it is. Yeah. There, and then scale Z, and then rotate, and then up a little bit, and then till there, scale on X, move on X, scale on X, move on X. Here's where it might get a little bit more funky. The fact that that's above the line to start with is already mildly concerning, but there. Alright, does that flatten it out slightly? Kind of. Still not how I want it to. Smoothing it is probably not going to make it that much better. Actually, it does make it a little bit better. Where the white mage could use a hammer? Correct, Brian. We're unfortunately talking about the wood staff that I can't seem to quite get. I think I'm going to have to slice this top off and just accept my fate there. Boop. And fill. Why'd you do something weird? Just fill the top. Don't be weird about it. Oh, that's why, because that's still in play. Got it. And then to make the top, what would be a good thing to start with? Obviously, we got to get the donut in here. It's the only option. I should have changed the diameter when I first created it. Boop. Should be able to do something with this based on that. Why are you slightly off center? You freaking... How did this happen? Where did I goof? There we go. Let's see, the one cut would be across. Almost goofing it again. Be where the first cut is. But then also hello Yoku, how are you? I think I grabbed everything. We need to go about here. Probably gonna have to do this frickin' thing by thing to make it look kind of right, but not perfect. So it kind of blurs into it. How was dinner? It was a bowl of cereal and like one of those Bueno chocolates. So it was fast. Wait a second, actually. Wait. Yeah. Top the cap, or cap it off. And cap it off. We might be able to... The Programmer Deluxe, essentially. We'll slap the modifier on it. Because that'll soften it up, and we'll have to figure out what to do with those corners there, because they're going to be really ugly. Could just be do it the lazy way. Cap it. And the other one is okay to be flat. But what we can do... Let's see if I can make this work. I haven't really done a lot of sculpting in here, but... We could play around with some stuff. If it'll let me is the big question, of course. Wow, you break that frickin' geo very fast, don't you? Gotta be very careful with the sculpts. No, I don't want you to... Wait, am I using... Oh, that's draw. Why are you sharpening it? Let you blender in. I'm trying to make a white mage staff, but I'm trying to do things with things that I don't understand. So I'm basically being an idiot and thinking like, yeah, I can do this when I can't. And I shouldn't even think that I can, because that was a dumb idea. That's more what I'm looking for, where you can just fidget around with the geo and kind of push and pull it a little bit. Don't know if I'll be able to... Oh, that's one thing I need to turn off. matter what I do, that's gonna look like shite. Now we're gonna kill this. I already see all the mistakes that are coming into that. Alright. Then how else can we do this? Oh, maybe. Maybe. In hindsight, I never should have started the stream with this idea, because this is a terrible idea. Me trying to actually do things live without knowing what I'm doing? Sounds like a recipe for a cranky boy. Please go into edit, thank you. Okay, so I want a cut across and a cut across. Why aren't you working? I'm sorry, what? Oh, I've somehow managed to do that. Got it, that makes sense. While you work. Yeah, but hi, I don't handle learning with people nearby very well. It's not a thing that I'm good at. It's this wonderful thing I got where I need to be good at it right away, and if I'm not, I'm frustrated. It's a very healthy approach to life, you see. So, if we do that, then we have the flat bottom. No, we're doing this a little bit better. We're doing this 45 degrees. And we're doing 90 degrees, roughly. And then we rotate, and we G, and we rotate, and we G. It's too big of a gap in the center. Heck. Go from that, and then we edit a. No, that's not what we want to do. We want to add the subdivide on top of it so it looks a little bit smoother. Give me a second while I ponder this, because this is not working, and I am not sure how to make it work. Let's try something. Hide the first one, grab that one. A. Subdivide, subdivide. Okay, we don't want to use that one. That's a bad one. We want to negative it. Don't mind the polygons too much. We can fix that later. There we go, because that part was way too sharp and I didn't like it. If you're not subscribed, bottom right message. I will see you guys over there. Bye!